Hi, hello and welcome back to another episode, guys. Here we go, the Nintendo Direct for February. Are we going to get anything? Tears of the Kingdom is what we're certainly expecting. But of course, we will have to wait and see. Taking a look at some of the rumors. I mean, who knows, right? They said they always say that this is going to be their first quarter of games. So we'll have to see what all's in here. But yeah, I mean, I'm expecting Tears of the Kingdom. What's the wild card? We know that Nintendo has a smaller slate of games for this year. So we'll have to see what ultimately ends up getting in here. I mean, what are you guys excited for? What do you guys want to see? I mean, what do you guys think we're going to get in this? So it's going to kick off here in about 5 minutes. I'm going to be showing here audio as well, unless they take it down, which could always be the case. And once it starts, let me know how you think with the audio. But getting it going here, I think Tears of the Kingdom is going to be a big part of it. Of course, there's a little bit of controversy with that. Did they shut it down? Did they took down some pre-orders, raised the price? So what's going to happen there? It's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to have it open here on my phone too, so I can see what the chat is saying. But I don't know. It's going to kick off here in a couple seconds, so we're just going to do a live reaction and see. F-Zero. I don't think we're going to get F-Zero. What's the chat saying here? Mario Kart 9. No way we see Mario Kart 9. Mario Kart 9. I mean, they're not even done showing off Mario Kart 8 yet. I think Mario Kart 9 will be a launch title for Switch Pro or whatever the new Switch will be, which I don't think we will get. Metal Gear Solid. I hope to God we get Metal Gear Solid. That would be freaking insane if we got Metal Gear Solid. But I doubt it. I highly, highly, highly doubt we get Metal Gear Solid. I've seen rumors. I've seen people say Arkham. I think we might maybe get an Arkham game. Like we had the Arkham collection on PS4. Do we get an Arkham collection for Switch? Of course, Arkham Origins and Arkham City. There's that special Wii U version. But we will have to see. I'll set up TikTok here too. We'll set up here. We'll be live on TikTok too. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get it going. I mean, here 158. We're gonna kick it off here. Yeah, we're gonna go live on TikTok too, and just get this whole thing going here. But yeah, Nintendo Direct reaction live here, just as it kicks off, and see what we get. I don't know. I guess there's really no good way of holding my phone there. I'm curious to see what it is. It's about to kick off here in a second. My guess is gonna be Tears of the Kingdom is what we're probably gonna see. And I mean, we're definitely gonna get Tears of the Kingdom footage. I think I'm very confident that we get Tears of the Kingdom footage. I don't know that we're gonna get a live action Mario game or a live action Mario. I don't know that we're gonna get a Mario game. But it kicks off here in just 1 minute. So thank you guys all for everybody who's joining here as this thing kicks off. I am doing this on YouTube as well as here on TikTok. Just reacting live to Tears of the Kingdom or the Nintendo Direct. But who knows? It's probably all just going to be Tears of the Kingdom anyway. I mean, if I had to really pick and choose what I think this whole Nintendo Direct is going to be about, it's probably going to be about Tears of the Kingdom, the new Zelda game. I do think we'll see a Star Wars game. They've almost every Direct we've had for the past, I don't know, like 2 years, we've been seeing more and more of these older Star Wars games come to Switch, right? We got Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. We've gotten, here we go, now it's kicking off. Due to COVID-19, release dates are subject to change. That's not good. Here on YouTube. All right, first game. Pikmin 4. You know, I'm not a huge Pikmin person, but I think they're cool. I mean, I'm glad we're getting Pikmin 4. Apparently this game has been done for a long time. I mean, the Pikmin games look cool. I've just never really been my type of thing. I have Pikmin 3. I just haven't really, I never really put a lot of time into it, but I'm glad that the Pikmin fans are getting another game because I think they're cool. I think the premise is cool. Maybe one day I will dive into them. But, you know, as somebody who loves Nintendo and is also a Nintendo shareholder, I'm glad we're getting more Pikmin games because they sell pretty well. They do pretty well. And I think it's good to see that Nintendo, you know, continues to push forward some of these other franchises out. And I think, you know, Pikmin falls into that sort of B or even C tier Nintendo franchises, if you sort of think about it that way. So, I mean, it's good to see. I mean, when things outside of Zelda, Mario Kart, and Pokemon, which I think are sort of the, if you had to say like the 4 pillars, the 4 main Nintendo franchises, I would say it's probably those in that order, which would be, you know, Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, and Mario Kart are probably your 4 big Nintendo pillars. Outside of those, you know, it's good when some of these other games do well. So I can't say that this game actually looks that much better than Pikmin 3. Just watching the Direct here, which maybe that's showing some age of the Switch hardware. But yeah, I don't know how I should feel about this. Is this good or bad that that Nintendo Direct is starting off with Pikmin? Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Maybe I'll switch this to actually just be the, I'll switch my TikTok here to actually just be it, but then I'm not going to have sound. So yeah, I'm going to say Pikmin trailer B. I give it a B. Looks okay. It looks just like Pikmin. Nothing extremely special about it. July 21st, 2023. That's usually a big, middle of July is actually usually a big game week for Nintendo.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. That was the latest trailer for Pikmin.
So it's supposed to be about 40 minutes long, so we're already about 5 minutes in.
Creature was spotted. What kinds of things will it
and so
show
far
us?
it's just Pikmin.
Please look forward to more information in the future.
So that crosses off one of the, that at least crosses off one of the games that we sort of know we were gonna get. That was one. Okay. Here we go.
Introducing Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC. Love Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm still working my way through it, but I'm very glad that it's getting DLC. I would say that this also means we will not be getting a Xenoblade Chronicles X release on this direct. I do think we will get a Xenoblade Chronicles X. I do think it will be released for Switch. They'll have to figure out some of the online component. Hey, how's it going? Some people in the chat over here on TikTok. We're just doing a live reaction to the Nintendo Direct here. I'm also doing it on YouTube, so I can't like show the audio and everything.
Really, what you want? Nothing's gonna get through to him. He's a heartless machine.
But Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC, I mean, I'm down. I'm loving it.
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pack.
I'm loving Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
3 game launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 15th.
So there's another one we sort of thought we were going to get.
Shake it, amigo.
Ooh, here's kind of a surprising one. Samba de Amigo coming to Switch.
Move to the beat in a brand new Samba de Amigo game.
Okay.
Your Joy-Con
Wasn't
controllers
expecting
and
this.
gently shake 'em like
Samba de
maracas.
Amigo was for the Sega Dreamcast. That's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not gonna play it, but it's kind of cool that it's happening. I hope it sells well.
But the unexpected might
As a
happen.
Sega shareholder, I guess I'm not super fond of this. As a Sega fan, this is cool. As a Sega shareholder, I can't say that I'm particularly thrilled with this.
Make sure to show up in style too.
With this.
Compete online in World
Yeah,
Party.
the video game. So the video game companies I own stock in are Nintendo, Sega, and Microsoft. I guess,
Aim for first place.
because Microsoft does count as a
40
video
songs
game
are
company.
included, spanning a multitude of genres from
I mean, I guess there's other ones too, like on Warner Brothers stock. You know, and obviously Warner Brothers makes a lot of video games. I think that's probably it. Okay, so far a few summer games. Samba de Amigo, kind of cool. Here we go. Some other.
Welcome to Fashion Dreamer. This is
Ooh,
a
Fashion
classic
Dreamer
and
from
express
Xseed.
yourself.
So
Here
I'm sure
you
this is
become a
something
stylish influencer.
somebody.
And you're in luck. Tons of people are seeking the
Yeah,
latest
I have
trends.
no desire for this game.
Give them a like if you dig
Just
their
complete
style.
pass. F.
Or suggest new outfits for them to grow as an influencer.
I mean, it's just
Now it's
I'm not the
for
target audience for
fashion
this game, so
design.
I can't necessarily criticize it.
Choose from over 1,000
But-
design options.
It is. I mean, it is what it is. I guess I'm just not particularly thrilled with this game. I can't say that I'm all in on it.
Mix and match your favorites to create new looks.
What's the chat saying on YouTube? I'm sure it's just like next.
Got an eye for fashion? Then get styling when Fashion
I guess
Dreamer
you could do
debuts
that.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay, here we go. Delve into Dark Worlds. This could be cool. What do we got here?
Dracula's Castle beckons in this new
Ooh, what is this?
roguelite
Ah,
action
Dead
format.
Cells Return to Castlevania. Yeah, that's right.
Venture through the castle's hellish halls
You know, what do we have to do to
alongside
get
Rick
an
and
actual
and
Castlevania game?
leading up to a showdown
I mean,
with
how
death.
difficult?
Dracula
I mean,
himself
how difficult is that?
wield the vampire killer and other iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters in frenetic combat. 12 original covers and 51
Can I switch
songs
cameras
from the
once you're in here?
Castlevania
I don't
series
think you
accompany
can.
during your quest in Dead Cells Return to Castlevania, sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch March 6th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
There, at least there, it'll be.
Enter a new grid in this narrative puzzle adventure set within the Tron universe. Uncover dangerous truths and retrieve what was lost as you
I might just
navigate
end it here on
through
TikTok. Nobody's really paying attention.
Your decisions and the alliances you forge will impact your journey and the entire server. Tron Identity launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this April.
That looks kind of cool. Tron
Who's
Identity.
there? Wait, is that? Well, that can't be good. The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick returns in HD. After kicking the bucket and becoming a ghost, you can possess and control objects.
I mean,
You can even help others.
I will say this: as much as I love the Switch. Don't get me wrong. The Switch is honestly probably it's. I mean, top 2 favorite video game consoles ever for me. But I mean, it's definitely feeling. I think it's
2 connected worlds, 1 suspenseful thriller.
I think it's feeling it's the aging of its hardware. It just like people just only want to develop like 2D games for it. One, I think it's maybe it might be more expensive to develop for the Switch. I know, like there's the Switch tax. Okay, this looks kind of cool. Everything's like anime style. Okay, this looks cool. What's this? What's an RPG? This could be cool. I wonder if is this tied to something? Is this tied to some other franchise? This looks. This is a surprise. I was not. I don't know what this is, but I'm definitely intrigued. Deca Police 2023. Ooh, by level 5. Okay.
Once upon a time,
Nah,
there was
Bayonetta
a witch
game.
and a demon. Experience Bayonetta's origins as a young witch named Cereza.
Yeah, I don't know what the thought process is on this Bayonetta prequel.
Forest ruled by fairies.
I'm going to that forest.
It's just, I mean, like I think sort of the whole. I mean, I'm fine with them expanding into new things. I just don't. It just feels so far removed.
Demon Cheshire. You'll control both witch
I don't
and
know.
demon at the same time.
I don't know enough about Bayonetta, I guess, to make an honest
Travel through this mysterious and
gauge or
dangerous
opinion
forest.
on it, but I'm just
They'll need to work together in battle as well.
not for me. Not, I mean, that's really the only way to describe this. Not for me.
Only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies. Hold an enemy in place while Cheshire attacks. Or stop an aggressive one to focus on another. Strategically use each character's abilities to win battles.
I mean, we all know we're here for Zelda, which is good because that means they're gonna finish with it.
The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey.
Maybe we get Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. That could give me a reason to potentially go back into it since it was like so awful of an experience.
Their happily ever after? Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon prowls onto the Nintendo Switch system March 17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Next, please take a look at this.
All right, well, Splatoon 3 DLC. Maybe they could fix the freaking servers. That'd be nice. That's all I really want for Splatoon 3 is better servers, because every time I get on, the servers are awful. And it's like, I get halfway through a match only for it to like end, and then I get kicked out. Which sucks because I loved Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 servers were so good. And playing it on the OLED, Splatoon 3 is great.
Introducing the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass. This paid DLC includes 2 waves of content. The first wave is Inkopolis. Make this splat-tastic place from the original Splatoon game your stomping grounds. This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear.
Okay, so new weapons and gear. I mean, again, the only problem with Splatoon is its servers. So, I mean, unless you fix its server issue, then none of this stuff really matters.
Table turf battle, the shoal, and amiibo functionality all work in the same way here too. The Squid Sisters will
The
also
comment section
perform
on this thing
Heroes
is just
Bracket.
like ZZZZs.
Need a mix of old school and freshness? Then head over to Inkopolis. The first wave of this paid DLC
Snores.
this spring.
Snooze fest. Yeah. I don't know. This.
Oh, what's this?
So far, I have to say this Nintendo Direct is don't know. I think I'm at like a C+ is where I'm at for this Nintendo Direct. I mean, Xenoblade DLC, cool. Pikmin 4 is by far the biggest thing they've announced, and probably Samba de Amigo. Whatever that Dead Police game though was, that looked pretty cool. Yeah, ready for something different.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring. Wave 2 Side Order will launch.
Yeah, I have to say I'm not too impressed so far.
The Splatoon 3 expansion packs will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Which sucks because honestly, the February Direct is normally like the big one. I mean, that's the one that gets everyone like super excited. Then whenever when they do, around E3.
We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass. Please look forward to more information about Splatoon 3 in the future.
Yeah,
Let's
like
see some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
yeah, like hopefully you fix the
Adventure awaits Mickey and friends on
Oh, this could be cool.
Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy. Embark on a new adventure to find 3 magical books and
This could be cool.
mysterious
Hey,
object of money.
oh man, I love like Castle of Illusion.
Jump and swing to explore every nook and cranny of the island.
I might get
By
this.
unlocking special abilities, you can reach new places and find secret areas.
Kind of
Cross
depends.
large chasms with boost jump.
The Castle of Illusion remake that they did on PS3, and I got really into that.
Distant platforms and hidden areas. Each character's personality shines through in their actions. Up to 4 pals locally can brave the island.
Oh, this is kind of
Share a
cool.
hug for extra help. Play leapfrog for larger jumps, or drop a rope to lend a hand.
Okay, this is probably my third favorite game of the thing, which is telling.
While exploring the island, you'll meet unusual allies and dangerous foes. Study their movements carefully to figure out the secrets to victory. Join Mickey and friends on a high-flying adventure in Disney Illusion Island, swinging onto Nintendo Switch July 28th.
Again,
Pre-orders begin today.
man, they're saying, hey, here's everything. I mean, have they told us everything that's coming out between now and March?
More emblems are on the way.
Fire Emblem Engage expansion pass.
Waves of the Fire Emblem
This is like all
Expansion
DLC.
Pass DLC. Wave 2 includes Hector, Emblem of Strength, raise defense and unleash counterattacks.
There is only one person who can make
Soren, Emblem of Acumen, cast magic spells over a wide area.
This battle
Camilla, Emblem of Revelation, modify the terrain to hinder enemies. Wave 3 includes
Crom,
Crom
sick.
and Robin, Emblem of Bonds, overwhelm foes with sword and magic attacks.
it the wrong way around.
Veronica, emblem of heroes.
I see you.
Summon additional allies to fight for your cause. Challenge newly added missions to recruit these new emblems. And
You know,
a
graphically,
new story called Belsen
it feels like we're
Unlocked.
it feels like we're back on the Wii.
Thank
Like,
you
just
for answering
I don't know
our
what it is, but that's just what I'm realizing today.
Watch out, assassin!
Wave 2 of the Fire Emblem Engage expansion pass for the
And Fire Emblem Engage, man, I went into it thinking I was just gonna absolutely love it, and I'm barely into it. I'm just like, don't know, man. But Fire Emblem Three Houses just sucked me right in.
Take control of your destiny. This is Reverie.
Okay, here's a new
world in
game.
which deities known as aspirations dwell. When a megacorp endangers the harmony between Reverie and our world, the future of humanity hangs in the balance.
Doesn't look like something I'll play, but I
In
mean,
this narrative
still looks cool.
adventure, harness your divine
I'm out.
gift of clairvoyance to travel between worlds
Narrative adventure. That's all you needed to say.
and decide humanity's fate. Many branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by
It looks
select
polished, though.
composer Lena Raine,
At least
set
I can
the
give it
stage
that.
For your journey. Eventually, you'll side with one of the 6 aspirations like Bond, power, or chaos to change the story's outcome. To which destiny do you aspire? Harmony, The Fall of Reverie, launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this June.
Yeah, I mean,
These games will have you roll.
oh god, here we go.
Traveler 2 is just around the corner.
Yeah, this cannot wait for
After
this.
today's Nintendo Direct, a demo containing the game's opening hours will be available on Nintendo eShop. 8 new stories await. Which path will you take first? Who will your allies be? And where will your journey lead you? Venture
Loved the
around
first
the
Octopath
world
Traveler.
in Octopath
Yeah, I mean, the
Traveler 2,
Octopath Traveler
launching
1
Nintendo Switch
probably made its way
February
into my
24th.
top 10 favorite RPGs ever.
Keep it rolling. Run around and collect oodles of objects in this remaster of We Love Katamari.
Cool. Again, another game. It's not. I've never really given it a try, but I think it's cool. I think the Katamari game, and
New
people really
characters
like
will
them
be
because
playing
they
as the
sell
young
well.
king of
So
all Cosmos in 5 new challenges. And taking photos with a selfie camera. We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch June 2nd. In addition, active Nintendo Switch online members can play a free game trial of Katamari Damashi Reroll.
yeah,
Combine the powers of the sun and moon.
this
Stand
game
out evil
looks
in this
great.
Turn-based RPG. Freely traverse a breathtaking
Yeah.
world.
This and what was that other one?
Characters
Chained
from all
Echoes.
walks of life, and devastate foes
But
with
this is the
time
one I've
attacks
really
and
had on my
lava.
radar.
Complement your journey with enchanting melodies and retro-inspired tunes from the
This and
renowned
that
Yoshiro
yeah,
Mitsuda,
that Chained
a
Echoes game that just came
disco composer
out,
of the
and
game.
yeah, these look
Sea of
great.
Stars sails onto Nintendo Switch August 29th.
Yeah.
A free demo will launch later today on Nintendo eShop. Duke it out in this free-to-play online multiplayer showdown.
Okay. Heck, this looks better than freaking Super Mario Strikers.
Challenge others to lightning-fast battles, air hockey style. Use each striker's skills to
I mean, there was
dominate the
talk
match.
about a game that was an enormous
Change
letdown
the
with Super
course
Mario
to victory
Strikers.
from afar.
This looks kind of
Block
cool though.
areas to gain the advantage. Or knock opponents out of the arena with explosive moves. Omega Strikers slides onto Nintendo Switch April 27th. Pre-orders for this free-to-play game begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm looking up a
Dive
little bit.
back into the sprawling labyrinth.
Okay.
A collection of the first 3 X-Ray Odyssey games
Ooh.
is coming to Nintendo Switch, remastered in HD. Many treasures lie
This
deep in a massive
might
labyrinth.
be.
Its paths are intertwined, and vicious monsters
This might
lurk
be
in
a
the
pickup for
shadows.
me
A blank map is your only guide.
because these were on the 3DS, and I never really picked them up. Of course, obviously the 3DS, you have the stylus,
Venture into the labyrinth
but
and
I've
find
always
the
kind of
treasure.
wanted to check these game out. So now if I can get them in a
Your leader, you
collection,
assign them roles, like the Allied
then
Defender
I can
Protector
buy it
or
and
the
have it sit in my
Ultra
eShop, and I'll
Fast
never
Dark
in
Hunter.
my library, and I'll never play it.
Be
Just like
warned,
a everything else that's in my library.
Danger. Should you fall in battle, you can change your team and learn new skills.
I'm gonna
to
pick this
strengthen your
up.
Party before challenging the labyrinth again. 24 newly drawn character illustrations are included.
Yeah,
Take
this
advantage
might
of
be
new
it. This I think
difficulty
think I'll check
options
this out.
and a new auto mapping function for smooth
Never played it.
execution.
Never played any of the games in this
Entry in Odyssey
series.
Origins Collection launches
June
on
though.
Nintendo Switch June 1st.
With
Each
that
game in the
and
collection
Star
will also be
Wars,
available separately on Nintendo eShop.
that might be one of those things that I pick up,
Today on
you know,
Nintendo
towards the end of
eShop.
the year when a lot of those games go on sale.
Get
Oh,
your
this is an
tactical
absolute
skills
buy.
ready.
100%. I've been waiting for this to drop, and I'm buying it.
Call
It might
for
drop
all
today.
Strategy fans. The Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game is only a couple of months away.
That's fine.
Join Andy, Matt,
At least they have an actual release date. They've delayed it, which is
story
fine. I'm
campaigns,
totally
each
fine if
one
they delay
filled
it,
with colorful
because that means it's
team-based
going to be better and
tactical
better.
action.
But this is an absolute buy. This will probably actually fill the Fire Emblem void that I thought I was, because I really thought I was going to get into Engage.
Share them with friends.
Yeah, this, oh,
Head-to-head
loved
and
Advance
online
Wars.
play. Advance Wars
Totally
1+2
buying this.
Reboot
April
Camp
21st too.
comes to Nintendo
Perfect.
Switch April 21st.
That'll be,
Pre-orders begin today on
yep,
Nintendo eShop.
that's a buy. All right, well, I feel
A
like
new
we're,
story will unfold in the Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe game.
picking up a little bit here.
Magolor, the interdimensional traveler from the main adventure, has lost his powers and must escape the realm between dimensions.
You know, I don't know if I'll pick this up or not. Oh, my.
All he can do now is a basic attack and jump. To regain Magolor's powers, you'll need to collect magic points by defeating enemies.
We'll have to see.
With
I just got a
magic
battery
points,
notification. My
different
battery
abilities
might be
can
running low, but
restored and enhanced.
we'll just roll with it and see.
Magolor's levitation,
Yeah.
or increase
I don't
his
know. I
attack
got really into. I haven't played the new
to
one,
restore his powers is up
but
to
I
you.
did play quite a
There
bit
are over
of
20 interdimensional stages to explore.
Star Allies, the 2D one, and then, you know, back in the day I played the one on Game Boy Advance, which I think was a remake of the original.
Can venture through this mysterious realm together.
We'll have to see.
Can Magolor restore his
My wife
powers
just beat
and
the new
safely
one.
return to his
Forgotten
world?
Lands.
You can access
I'm not
this
I'm not
new
super
epilogue
big into
after
Kirby,
the
but I mean it looks
release.
cool and it'll sell well. So again, as a Nintendo shareholder, you know, this is a game I'm for.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo will be available on Nintendo eShop.
Epic Yarn is the one I always wanted to play.
Up to 4
The
players can
2D
play
one was for
specially
Wii, and I
arranged
think and
demos
then I
of
got
select
to
stages and
3DS.
subgames. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I mean it looks, you know.
We hope you're looking forward to the new story in Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Next, here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
All right.
Take a look at this.
Hopefully we're adding Game Boy Advance. Let's go! Finally, yes.
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo
Yes.
Switch Online.
Let's
On
go.
the Switch, you can play these games anytime, anywhere, just like you could
We also
back
now
in the
just killed
day.
any need for me to ever own a Retroid Pocket again.
Let's introduce the games that will be available at launch. Tetris. Arrange the falling Tetraminos and aim for a high score. Super Mario Land
I mean,
2,
do I have a
6
million
golden
ways to play
coins.
these things?
Reclaim
Yes.
the castle
But
of
it's
Mario
nice to just
Silver.
add it into my Switch because now I want to play it more.
The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Awaken the Windfish to escape.
Let's
Ozone
go.
Island. Gargoyle's Quest. Save the
Good.
Ghoul Realm as Firebrand from the Ghosts and Goblins series. Game & Watch Gallery 3. Play an assortment of Game & Watch titles.
So we're getting Game Boy and Game Boy Color. So they haven't said anything about Game Boy
Alone in the
Advance.
Dark. The New Nightmare. Solve a murder mystery on the supernatural
What just
Shadow
an
Island.
odd choice of games.
Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Destroy the Metroids hiding on planet SR-388.
What an absolute weird choice of games.
Wario Land 3. Traverse a world that changes between day and night based on your actions. Kirby's Dream Land. Float, inhale, and spit out enemies in Kirby's debut title.
I wonder if you can only play it in green.
You can use the Game Boy, Game Boy
Cool.
Pocket, or Game Boy Color screen filters. Up to 2 players can play compatible games together locally
Nice.
or online.
You know they didn't add Pokemon Yellow
More
or
games
whatever.
will be added in the future.
Oh, the Oracle games. And Curry Tilt and Tundle. Let's go.
Game Boy
And
Advance
Minish
is added
Cap.
to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Here are the games that you can play at launch. Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3. Play 38 extra levels from the Nintendo e-reader accessory. WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro
This
Games.
is cool.
Experience
This is
the
cool.
origins of the lightning fast micro games. Kuru Kuru Kururin. Guide the spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles.
I mean, this should have been on the system, like,
Mario Kart Super Circuit.
you know,
Race in the first Mario Kart
so
game
long ago.
created
I mean, now I
for the
really have
system.
no reason to ever
Mario and
play,
Luigi,
except that
Superstar
you're
Saga.
still tied to an online
Enter
system, so
into a
eventually
zany
you will
world
lose
and play
access
with
to those
equally
games,
zany attacks.
I guess is the thing, but
The Legend of
Minish
Zelda,
Cap.
the Minish Cap.
Let's go.
Shrink to miniature size and dive into a big adventure. Local and online play is supported for compatible games.
And that's
And
so
up to 4
cool. Like
players
now
can
you can
play
do,
together.
oh, you know, now this could actually revitalize Legend of Zelda 4
More games will be added to
Swords.
this library as well.
I do wonder what they're gonna do with the Switch Online
After this
service.
presentation, you can play these Game Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch Online membership.
Sick.
Play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles with the Nintendo Switch
Now
Online
it finally
Plus
feels a little more
expansion pack
robust.
membership.
We've got Genesis, Nintendo, Super Nintendo.
Select Game Boy titles will be playable on Nintendo Switch. And after today's Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced. Please look forward to more information about Nintendo Switch Online.
All right,
and
well,
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. In
I would
the
say
future.
really probably all we're getting now is Tears of the Kingdom, and that's probably it.
The original Metroid Prime game.
Let's go!
Nintendo Switch.
Finally! Finally, we're getting some cool stuff. Oh, this is going to be an absolute buy. 1,000%. Yes, I will be buying this the second it comes out, which hopefully is today. Yep, 100% buy. I'll buy it physical. Doesn't matter. Love Metroid Prime. Although, you know, they did drop Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 on Wii like years ago, so why it's not the trilogy is ridiculous. Maybe they think, hey, we'll just sort of bump it up. We can release them individually. They should drop it like today.
The first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the perspective of Samus Aran. But beware, there's more to this alien planet than meets the eye. Visors are the key to your adventure.
Yeah. Oh, I will do a let's play of it because I love Metroid Prime.
How to progress. Depending on the situation, a certain visor may be required. When hostile creatures attack, keep them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back with beams, missiles.
Yeah. So down. Oh, and right there it kind of looked like
new dual stick controls, allowing you to move around while separately changing your point of view.
That's huge.
Also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game.
Because that was one of the things the playing the GameCube version was a little stiff.
Explore Talon 4 with your preferred play style.
Plus, now people using Switch
Digital
emulate
version
the
of
Switch
Metroid
emulated version of
Prime
this
Remastered launches on Nintendo eShop
today.
later today.
Let's all down
Digital version of
today.
The game will be available in stores February 22nd.
That's tough. Do I have to wait to buy a
Put your
physical
master
version?
detective skills to the test. This is the World Detective Organization. You
Oh, this is
a
probably one of these
true
games that I'm going to look at and be like, this looks
and
dumb, and then it's
Shin
okay.
The spirit haunting him will solve the strange incidents.
Are they
within
Shin
Gotham,
Megami or
a
Shingami?
city ruthlessly controlled by Amaterasu Corporation.
Yeah.
You'll investigate these incidents alongside master detectives of the organization. Each one has a supernatural ability.
Well, Metroid Prime
that can
Remaster is
prove
definitely a
useful
buy.
during investigations. Mimic body
Because I want to
types
play
and
that on
races
Switch
of
OLED.
the
Oh,
sky.
so good.
Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude. And witness past crime scenes with post-cognition.
Yeah, my battery's about to die on my thing.
These abilities can be shared with Yuma,
So this is post-cognition.
so use them to get closer to cracking a case. After collecting enough evidence, a mystery labyrinth will appear.
Slash through this mystery.
Spot the inconsistencies
Which is fine.
and uncover the truth. Master
I mean, that looks
Detective
okay.
Archives Rain Code launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th. Wings of the Heart take flight.
Ooh,
once
Bait
more.
and Kratos.
A
So there was
remastered collection of
rumors
both
that this
Body
was going to be
Kratos
coming
games,
out.
originally released on the Nintendo
And now it
GameCube
looks
system,
real. Oh,
is coming
dang,
to
man.
Nintendo Switch.
Isn't that the thing?
For
It's
one
like
peaceful
the only
night
games people are
on
actually
one
interested in
island
are
above Earth,
these
the
are
Empire's
remasters of old
conspiracy looms
games.
closer.
Yeah, this one's
As
going to be a
spirits
buy
grow
too.
within the protagonists, you'll stand up to the Empire across two different eras of war.
Yeah, God.
During your travels,
Looks so
you'll
sweet.
visit various
I know, and then
localities
it's like
and team up
Suikoden's
with
getting
like-minded
remastered, and it's like,
allies.
geez, all we really want to do is play all these old things.
Battles are
It's just the
fought,
nature of things.
cost
Nobody can make
combat
anything
is
good anymore.
Your attack power is determined by
This
the
this
attributes
looks
and
good. I
combinations
mean,
of
you
your
can tell they
weapons,
put a lot of
which are
work into the
randomly dealt
remaster
from
of
the deck.
this.
In these real-time battles, you'll need to make split-second decisions to edge closer to victory. What revelations will come to light in the skies above?
All right,
Lands
this
below?
direct is heating up a bit. I'd say
Baten Kaitos
1
1
and
2
2.
HD
Oh,
Remastered
sick.
soars onto Nintendo
Wonder if it's gonna be on
Switch
PC
this
as well,
summer.
or if it's just gonna be.
Dive into
Oh,
your new fantasy world.
Jesus! Okay, this one. This direct is getting like really good.
A new fantasy life game. While exploring the
Because
once
Fantasy Life
thrilling
1 is like, I mean,
you'll meet a mysterious girl.
it's so good for the 3DS.
Then travel between past and present.
So
to make
good.
The island your own.
Yeah, you know, now I have to go back and I have to look at some of the other things that came out of this direct, and I was like, oh, you know, I might play that. Like, what was it? Etrian, the Etrian Odyssey games. Like, oh man, I want to check out Etrian Odyssey.
Magician and
Nope, that's gonna be a hard no.
take on different roles to develop the island. How will you rebuild? This life is yours to live. After 1,000 years, the restoration is about to begin. Fantasy Life on. The girl who
Yeah,
saved
man,
the
Fantasy
star.
Life. That was one of those games I almost bought it, and I'm so like annoyed with myself that I didn't because it's only gone up in price. Not that I want to sell any of my old games. Okay, here we go. Professor Layton. Yeah, here's another one. Never really gotten into the Professor Layton games. But glad that they're getting more of them.
Wave 4 is racing in.
You know, I will say the booster pack, I've like it's caused me to get back into Mario. I mean, the new one comes out and I'll pick it up for like a couple days, but it's still kind of fun going back and just replaying and getting back into Mario Kart 8.
Birdo, who originally hit the track
Ooh,
with
Umberto's
Mario
now
Kart
playable.
Double Dash,
That's kind of
is also
fun.
being added to Wave 4. Wave 4 of the
You know, I
Mario
think this
Kart
also
World
just shows that Nintendo easily could have just kept adding DLC to like Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, and people would have kept playing it and kept buying them.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost.
I mean, it's a shame they just dropped like support to Animal Crossing. Oh, some cool indie. Oh, there's some other cool stuff. I mean, there was Mega Man Battle, the Mega Man whatever. Yeah, the Mega Man Battle. Game Boy Advance games. And actually, you know, the Switch is great for playing Game Boy Advance games. Especially just because it's got that nice wide screen to some games. That actually looks kind of cool. You know, that's one thing. As a sports gaming fan, there's not a lot of good sports games on the Switch. So I gotta say, this direct, still thinking back to some of the best directs ever, honestly, a lot more of them were on the Wii U. If you really want to go back to like when the Nintendo Direct started, and a lot of the ones that were just really, really, really good for, say, like the 3DS and stuff like that. But yeah, this one's heated up a little bit.
Thank you for staying with us so far.
I still feel I don't think I could go higher than a B+ though.
Please take a look.
I mean, we already know that Tears of the Kingdom is going to be like the best freaking game ever made. So there's really nothing they can show me in this game that's not already going to make the game better than we already knew it was going to be. I mean, I'm obviously just more intrigued, like lore-wise and everything else, as to what this is going to be.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
Yeah, so it seems like maybe there are going to be less towns. Just kind of hoping there'd be more. Also, it totally makes it seem like, what did we even do in Breath of the Wild?
But Link, I'm not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Oh, that's kind of a cool new little weapon. Yeah, I mean, Tears of the Kingdom is going to be amazing. I mean, again,
Please, lend him your power.
oh, is that delayed now? Or was that the same day? Or was it just early
That
2023?
was The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. In
Pre-orders
addition
begin
to the
to
standard
delay.
version, a collector's edition of the game containing various items will release on launch day. A new amiibo figure of Link from this game will also be available on the same day. we hope you're looking forward to Link's latest grand adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
That's pretty good. You know, highlights, getting you know, Game Boy Advance games is pretty sweet. I mean, can we click back through here? So just some of the things. Pikmin 4, pretty cool. Game Boy Advance games. Honestly, the first half of this was like bad. Not gonna lie. I mean, it was just whatever this game was. This police game looked kind of cool. Splatoon 3. It's like just a lot of expansion passes. Really kind of started to heat up once it was like the Game Boy Advance games coming, stuff like that. And then man, some of the other thing, Metroid Prime. I'm gonna buy it digitally today. I mean, I know I could have it physically, but I think I own the remastered version on Wii, and I don't need a physical copy for Switch. I mean, I do, but Advance Wars, yeah. This thing heated up. I'm gonna say like a B is where I'm at on this. Still, it still didn't have just like a huge breadth of new. I think the one we had back in December was a lot, or November or September, whenever it was like a lot cooler. But I think this definitely heated up. So with that, guys, awesome. Hey, this was fun. I'm gonna go see when I can play Metroid, because I'm gonna be doing that today. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and as always, have a good one.